And I think we're live. Oh, fantastic. So a bit nerve-wracking as per usual. So we are doing this completely live. There's no cut scenes, no kind of it'll all be a bit fumbly. We're gonna try and do some giveaways. We're gonna try and show some trades on Bison Wallet and all kinds of other stuff. There's a few requirements in order for you guys to get 0.5 DCR. We've got up to $200 worth of funds to give out today and get you guys trading. I'll let Exodus say the requirements, but before we get started, how you doing, Exodus? You okay?
I'm really good. I've been having fun with Bison Wallet. I hope everyone else is. Kind of unfortunate timing that this week the Polygon withdrawals were disabled on a lot of the exchanges. So it's like people have been having trouble getting funds over, but it's kind of like it's almost like a Decred curse in a way. It's. But yeah, Bison Wallet's awesome. Everyone has positive feedback and excited to give away some Decred today.
Yeah, absolutely. And the from what Coinbase have said, Coinbase will be back online with the new poll um, label or whatever it's going to be called. So it used to be called Matic, now it's going to be called Poll, as in Polygon. And they'll be back on Tuesday, the 10th, which is just 2 days away. I, for one, have got a whole bunch of Matic just waiting to come over and a whole bunch of USDC waiting to come over. So that's going to be really good fun. And we'll try and do a bit more of this either next week or the week after. And we'll keep this going and make sure we can get as many people to use this product as possible. So in order for you guys to get funds today, this is what you have to do. So let me put it over to Exodus' screen and he can explain to you what's happening. So, Exodus, are you there, Exodus?
Yeah, I'm just making the post right now, and
No
you're
worries.
just gonna have to like, retweet the post, download, install Bison Wallet, create a Decred wallet, then just post a screenshot of your address and post the physical or copy paste the text address, just because we don't have QR codes, installed to scan these things. And it would take too long to type it all out. So uh, post the text of your address along with the screenshot, and the screenshot is just so we know you've downloaded it. That you're not just giving some Binance address. And
Yeah,
so yeah,
we
it's
don't.
simple, it's easy. It's just download Bison Wallet and you can collect some Decred. The plan is to give out $5 in Decred per person. So hopefully around 40 people show up, or at least the first 40 people that do this will receive $5 in Decred. So I'm making the post right now, but if you haven't gotten Bison Wallet, you should download it.
All right. So hopefully you guys have got Bison Wallet. We'll let Exodus post that. And then once it goes live, I'm monitoring Exodus's feed, and we'll have to kind of work out who's gonna pay who. But I'm absolutely happy. This is going to be absolutely amazing. So before we start doing all the giveaways, let's head back over to my screen. So I'm just going to take yours off for a moment, Exodus, and put mine on. So here it is. Here is Bison Wallet for those that haven't used it yet. So currently I've got Litecoin loaded up. I've got Decred loaded up, Polygon, USDT, which is Tether, and USDC. At this particular moment, these are the best wallets to have. Their one-click installation, and it works really, really quickly. There are others coming. There was some chat in, because obviously now that Bison Wallet version 1 is out, there is some chat going on about what the next steps are, and obviously there's going to be some proposals going forward. One of the main missions is obviously to get all of these wallets that don't have one-click install, like Dash, Digibyte, Pharaoh, is to kind of get some improvement and actually see if any people from their community can help with the support to actually get people onboarded with this. As you can imagine, the support for kind of these assets where it's not one-click installation is going to be quite immense as people see how good this is, and they want to get their pair on. And until one-click installation comes, we're kind of asking each community to kind of send over some support people to kind of help onboard their people. So if you've done this process, if you've clicked on the Pharaoh wallet and you've set up all these RPCs and all your details, and maybe you can help other people with that. And obviously, if you have devs in your community that are good with wallets and want to help kind of get that one-click installation going, that would also be ridiculously useful. So that's where we currently are at. So the trades we're going to be doing today will be on these one-click installing pairs. So just so you know, but there are others, and I think Exodus wants to show off his install of Pharaoh as well. So if we've got any Pharaoh people in the community, we're going to show that wallet off as well. Heading over to the trades page. Exodus, anything to add to that?
Um, nope. I just got the post out. So post is out. Very simple. Like, retweet the post, download and install, and follow Bison Wallet on Twitter. Create a Decred wallet, and then post the screenshot of your DCR address, and then post the address itself so we can copy it. And then I have a link to where you can download it. You can download it at dex.decred.org. Right. So it's a little bit tricky. You will have to go to dex.decred.org for Bison Wallet. Uh, and the Bison Wallet Twitter page still doesn't have the download link, so that's why I had to put that there. But yeah, it's very simple, and we'll send you some Decred to get you started.
Maybe we should actually start with that. But since you've got your screen up, Exodus, I don't know if you want to open up another tab and actually go over to the Dex.Decred just to show them how this first step works. So obviously, for those that have never used Bison Wallet or DCR Dex before, actually the hardest part is actually finding the link to download it. So currently the address is dex.decred.org as shown on screen now.
Right, and it's still got the old branding. It's all very informative still, but if you come here. I've got dark mode on. Let me try to turn that off. You have Windows, Mac OS, Linux. You have installers or binaries. The binary, it's a little bit different. I believe you can. That's the one you can run in your web browser, but they all work really well. And yeah, Decrediton has not been updated yet, so do not use Decrediton. Only use Bison Wallet.
Yeah, so if you are new to this stuff, you're probably better off just using the installers. The installer for me just worked really quickly. Now, does that installer take you off to GitHub or does it download instantly?
Let's find out.
Yeah, I've not done this. Buck sent me the test over, so I haven't done this part.
Yeah, I've clicked it. Okay, it did download it automatically. That's good.
Yeah, there you go. Instant download. So once you've done that, the process for actually installing is exactly the same as you would expect. On Mac, it was just literally a window open. You just dragged the icon into the installer, and that was it.
You
It
can
worked
also
really, really well.
you can also find it at the Decred.org and wallets. Bison Wallets here. However, if you click downloads, you're going to have to find your own operating system. There's a lot of different downloads. They have OpenBSD, they have FreeBSD, they have a lot of these kind of esoteric operating systems. But then, if you're looking for Windows, I believe Windows is the .msi is the Windows installer. So this would be for your Windows users, or the .zip is going to be. I think this is the one you can run in your web browser. So it's very interesting. I choose to run it in my web browser. I like it that way. If you want to install it as an app, you can. So I think that's really interesting that they gave people that choice.
Can I ask one question about the web one? Is it HTTPS now?
No, but I think the way it works, that's a really good question for. I think Buck would be able to answer that, but I th- I think
The only reason I ask
it's
is
running locally, so I don't think it needs that sort of protection.
right. Yeah, the only reason I ask is I used it before and it did at the very beginning. It said HTTP, which because well the way that I was running it wasn't through the local host. It was actually I was using it so as a kind of home server, so I could literally access it from any of my computers. And I was just wondering if that had been updated yet. There was talk about it a few years ago, or at least a year ago, to get it updated so it's more secure. But that's certainly the way that I want to eventually run it. So I've got a server running DCI, or sorry, running Bison Wallet in the corner. Can keep running it. Can keep running all my market maker bots. But I can access it from any computer. That's the way I'm hoping to run it. Hopefully, in the next couple of weeks, I'll have a constant pair up and running. How are we doing, Exodus? Have we
Okay,
got
so
people?
we're getting our first screenshots. However, this guy did it wrong already. He did not post his he did not copy his address. So I'm going to reply, please copy and paste your address. We do not have QR code scanners. So please copy and paste the address with your screenshot. I know it's another step, but it just makes it a lot easier. And then we
Brilliant.
have Elliot Alderson.
Yeah.
He did it right. There we go.
Right,
We can match it up.
fantastic.
Right.
Now, when you're receiving this DCR, you do have to wait. I think it's 2 confirmations, so about 10 minutes before you start trading with it.
Yeah,
might
but
be one copy.
it should come up in your wallet immediately. I sent some over the other day, and it showed up instantly. But yeah, it takes a few minutes to confirm and all that. I think most people are pretty familiar with that at this point,
Yeah,
with
just a
blockchain.
caveat that.
But anyways, I'm gonna click. So this is my Decred wallet. Again, this is both a exchange and a wallet all in one. It's incredible. But for now, I'm just gonna go send address, and we're aiming for uh about $5, so 0.45. And I'm just gonna hit
Okay,
send, and I'm gonna confirm, and it's gonna tell me all the fees, and that's it. Decred sent.
too easy, too easy.
And then
Um,
if we look over here on the right, I can see that transaction. I can click, and then I can view it in the Block Explorer, just like a normal wallet. So it all works really well. And then what I'm going to do is copy and paste this, and just kind of let him know that that's on the way.
great
So
stuff.
there we go.
Brilliant stuff. All right, who's the next one? I'll do the next one. Has Animox, has he got back yet?
Let's see. He wants that Decred. I think he'll be back.
He'll be
See, this is
back.
the thing with giveaways is it gets people moving. It's like if you tell someone to download the software, they're like, I don't know, but it's like, I'll give you $5. They're like, oh, I'm gonna
Yeah,
download it.
just try it.
Yeah.
There is one in the chat which is Atto I can't pronounce his surname, sorry. He's put his address here, but we really do want to see the screenshot as well. So I don't know if you
Let me
want to
see.
paste I don't
Yeah,
know if you
I'll
want to
paste that
paste
right
the
now.
yeah, just so everyone can know exactly where to find it, just in case
Yeah.
they're not following you or me. And I'll tell you what I will do is I will like that, and I will repost that to our guys. If anyone from the Decred Twitter op is here, they might want to just repost that as well. That'd be quite cool. Just get a few people going. Oh, here we go. So here's me. Oh yeah, I gotcha. So that is the same person. No, it's not. Yes, it is. So let me copy his address. Oh, won't let me copy. No, it's going to have, sorry, Atto, it's going to have to be done in Twitter. It won't let me copy your address here for some reason. It has put it on the screen, but it won't let me copy it. No worries. Send it through, and I will get that done right now. Sorry, guys, it's a bit kind of hit and miss at the minute. Obviously, we're trying to do the giveaways, and we'll show some more in a second. So just bear with us. Bear with us. Right. Is my screen? I don't know if my screen is refreshing properly as well. Here we go. Jay's post his Jay's address. Right. Shall I do Jay then, Exodus?
Yep. Go ahead.
Okay. So let me head over to my wallet. Shall I pull yours down? Did you want? While I do this, did you want to show the guys over at Pharaoh their wallet?
Yeah. So basically, this is a multi-coin wallet. We support a wide range of layer one coins, some of your favorite layer one coins, and one of them is Firo, which is a privacy coin. And what's really interesting is we have this connected via Electrum. So let me just open my Electrum, and you'll see it'll come online in a second. So I'm just going to click connect, and now my Firo wallet is connected via Electrum, which is really cool. And then I can receive and I can send Firo like normal, and I can trade with it. We haven't got the market set up for it yet, and the reason is we don't want to set up the markets until we know there's going to be orders, because we don't want to have empty markets. So we're trying to get on board with some of these communities to set up market makers and allocate funding for this stuff. And once we do, you will have Firo USDT, Firo Bitcoin, Decred, everything. So but yeah, this is just showing the wallet. It looks really good in my opinion. I think this is one of the better looking wallets. I think this is might be my favorite way of using Firo thus far. And who knows, maybe they can do more with the integration to make it a little more easy to set up. There are some settings you have to play um, with the JSON RPC address and all these different things. It's a little bit confusing to set up, but once we're gonna have some guides for that, so it'll be a bit easier. But it's really interesting that you can do atomic swaps with an Electrum wallet. You know, who would have thought? That's the magic of Bison Wallet.
Yeah. And how hard was it to set that up?
You know, it's not that hard once you know what to do, but it took me several hours because it's very finicky. But I don't know what I'm doing with this stuff. I'm not a programmer, but I feel like I can make a guide to show someone how to do it. You have to include a bunch of parameters, uh, but once we get guides out, once you have it set up, it's good to go. But you have to set an RPC address. You have to set an RPC user. These are just in the config file. So I'm hoping, we can make this easy. It's really not that hard, but it looks hard, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But obviously, the ideal experience is kind of with Litecoin, Bitcoin, Decred, Tether, USDC. That is just super easy. All right, let's
I
see.
mean, the one click into, I've just done Jay's, by the way. It's just in the memport at the minute, Jay, so it should be with you in a sec. It would be really cool, and I know I've said this several times now, to get these tutorials out, so people have got this, so we can kind of help the Bison Wallet guys with their support requests. If we can show people how to get these set up, that'd be really useful. I know there's Jason from the Digibyte community who's setting his up now, so maybe one of those guys can actually do a little tutorial for how to set the Digibyte one up, so we can post it to the Decred channel and the Bison Wallet channel, just so that more people that come along can actually do that easily enough. Okay, so we've done two giveaways so far. Who are we giving away? Who are we giving money away to now?
Animox, I don't think he's given me an address yet, so we'll have to wait for that. Jay has done it correctly. He's downloaded Bison Wallet, so I'm going to send him some Decred.
I've done Jay.
You've done Jay, okay.
Yeah.
So then we need to do Clopus. He has done it correctly. We have his Decred address and copy. Paste.
Jose from Digibyte community is put his up, so I'm going to do his now as well.
Okay, and there is your Decred, sir. There you go.
Hold on. So let me just, I'm just doing yours now from Decred community. Let's get you started. Hopefully we'll start seeing some trades in a moment once all these start to clear. Let me just make sure I'm sending it to the right person. Yep.
Yeah. So a big part of this release is we do have DCR USDT stablecoin on Polygon. So there's basically no fees, fast confirmation times, and we've got a few orders up. It's still taking time for people to get their market maker set up and get, as we said earlier, the withdrawals on Polygon have been disabled this week because they're switching from Matic to Polygon, a different symbol. So that might take some time. The Decred Bitcoin pair looks pretty good though. We have decent amount of trades, $3,000 in volume, which is nice to see for a 24-hour volume.
Yeah, it's starting to pick up as well. I was saying on one of my posts, the momentum just seems to have shifted over this last week, and it's really is. It's great to see so much positivity around altcoins at the minute. Joseph just sent you yours. Did you do Clopus?
I did Clopus.
Clopus. All right, I've got to keep refreshing because it doesn't refresh automatically.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Well, hopefully they're in the memport. Both of mine are in the memport at the minute, so hopefully they'll clear soon. Monero Bull has said that he cannot do the Twitter thing. Any ideas how he could do it?
Why can't he do Twitter?
Apparently I'm blocked, it says. And Jay said he just got the giveaway. Fantastic. So Jay, put it straight back on. Let's see you doing a trade. What are you going to trade with first then, Jay?
Let's see.
Let us know. Oh, this is absolutely great. I love this. There's 90 people watching at the minute. So out of you 90 people, if you are interested in giving Bison Wallet a go, we've still got a good amount of giveaways to go, and to give you guys a chance to trade. For the moment, whilst you take care of a few more, if any more come through, I'm going to put up my wallet and I'm going to set up a market maker. Is that all right?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm going to take you off. I'm going to put mine on. So one of the things that I was just looking at last week, and I was really struggling with it, was the market maker. But I've kind of worked it out this week. So let's head on over to the trade window. Sorry, the market maker. Well, do the trade first. The one that I'm going to put it on, I've got some Litecoin and I've got some USDT now. So when shall I put it on? Or shall I do the USDT decred, since that's what we're giving money away for? So I'm going to put a market maker bot here. At the moment, the spread is crazy. So let me use some of my funds to actually make that spread a lot smaller. So at the moment we're 4%. Let's get that right down to 0.5%. So you guys have just got the decred. I'm going to tighten this up so you can actually just do a 0.1 trade. So out of the 0.5 that we've given you, you'll be able to do at least 5 trades backwards and forwards and see how cheap the stuff is, see how quick it is. But so you can do that, let me do this. So DCR to USDT market bot. So head on over to this window. I've got a couple ready to go, but let's start a new one. And the one that I want is this one here. I'm just going to do a basic. I don't have Binance, unfortunately, so I can't show you those ones, but I'm just going to do a basic one. Now, if you want to, you can do it. You can just put the lots in here and forget it, let it and forget it if you like. But if you go to the manual config, you can actually set up your percentage ranges on both sides. So whether you're buying or selling. Now, for me, I thought I had more tether than that. I had like 24 tether. Oh yeah, I do. Yeah. Oh, that's what I'm going to be using if I set this up. Okay, cool. So I'm going to set up another. Let's do one lot. Let's do 2 lots at 1%. So, and then when you press the add, you can see I've got 2 lots of 1% on one side, and I'll do the same on this side. So 2 lots at 1%, and let me bring it even closer. So I'm going to say 2 lots at 0.5%, and I'll do the same over here. So 2 lots at 0.5%. So that should be enough to get our new people going. That should bring it down below 1%. Let's create that bot and let's allocate and run. Happy with that? You have all the funds to run this program. Fantastic. So let's do it. Now I'm hoping I did the right one. Yeah, there we go. So if I head back over to the trade window and I'm on DCR USDT, and in just a moment you should start seeing those lots coming in. So as you guys buy and sell this stuff at that smaller spread, you should be able to see how this works. Hopefully I've done it right. No, I've done it on the wrong one.
Okay, we got a question from Adam. He says the most useful feature here is free, no fee trading. Can you demonstrate, for example, trade some Bitcoin for Decred? The most useful feature here is that these are peer-to-peer atomic swaps where you never lose custody of your funds while trading, and there is no KYC whatsoever. So you are doing completely private, anonymous trading. There are no fees collected by the exchange. However, you do incur on-chain transaction fees. In my opinion, that is the main selling point of the DEX, that you never have to lose custody of your funds. It is permissionless trading. So it's private, no KYC. And usually people are willing to jump through hoops to do, no KYC trading. We can do a test trade for you. We can do, I think we can do Decred to stablecoin. And that's another feature with this is with atomic swap exchanges, normally you do not see stablecoins. I've never seen stablecoins on a atomic swap exchange, especially on a layer 2. So that's kind of the big selling point here.
Now
the wallet's very easy to set up, and I encourage you to set it up and check it out for yourself.
Yeah, there will be tutorials on how to do this. We are in the part of making it, but it really is simple. Exitus, I can't actually trade on this pair because I've got this market maker bot running. So shall I put it over to your screen so that you can take one of these orders and put your own up or whatever? Then we're on Exitus' screen now. Let's get rid of our faces for a minute so you can see the screen. So this is a DCR to USDT pair. So like I said before, this is a really low spec pair. So you can actually send $1 or 0.1 decred, which is currently about $1, just above $1. And it allows you to kind of just see how this works. So when you're selling 0.1, the actual fee is still way below a fraction of a penny. It's absolutely incredible. How you getting on there, Exodus? Have you managed to do a swap? There we go. So Exodus is going to sell some decred into the USDT. And he's just picked up my 0.1, or did you pick up my 0.2? Can't see. Great stuff. Are you there, Exodus? I think you might mute yourself, mate.
Oh my God, I was muted the whole time.
You were talking. I was
Yeah, I
trying
was
to do a
talking.
filler for you.
Oh my, okay. Yeah, I was saying all you have to do is you can click on the order book, and then up here it will fill in your order. And then you just put how much you want. It'll tell you how much USDT you'll get. And now my order is booked and it is settling. So we can take a look at the order details. Okay, so I did 1 decred, and it looks like it's still in the process of settling. Okay, so the person was only buying 0.2 decred.
Yeah, so I only put up 0.2 just
Okay.
as a market maker, but
So
I
it's
believe.
yeah, so
Right.
this is interesting. You can do partial orders. So if like you put in an order for 1 and someone's only selling 0.1, it will only buy the 0.1 and the rest will just stay on the order book, kind of like a normal order, and they wait to be filled. So right now it's 70% filled. So it's very, very similar to a normal trading experience.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
you should feel right at home with this.
I've got 3 orders settling on my market maker at the minute, so this will be really interesting because what should happen now is it should obviously rebalance my books, so that I can put some more up there.
Yeah, I'm just going to show this. This is all those different partial orders. They're all going to show me what's occurring on chain. So I guess I'm paying transaction fees for every single one, but luckily the tether Polygon pair is so low, it doesn't really make a difference. But yeah, if you want to show what it looks like on your end, and then right here in the wallet, we actually it shows all these different transactions, all my swaps. So that's really nice to see, and then I can actually view this on chain. So we can look at these things on chain, which is really cool.
Yeah, or this is we were talking about this a few weeks back, or maybe months now, but there's no fudging volume on an atomic swap exchange because it's all on chain. You can literally see what's happened. The volume is real. So when you start seeing thousands of decred or whatever, that that's actually happening. It's not like a central exchange where they can just literally batter orders backwards and forwards all day long. Yeah, and I love that fact is that these are real orders. So it looks like my order's now cancelling. Let me put my screen back on just a minute. So my order's now cancelling. It looks like it's going to rebalance my books, which is quite interesting. You can see I've got 2 orders on one side, 3 orders on the other, which I should have 3 on both sides for my market maker. But the spread is really nice now. So someone else has put a spread really close. Is that yours, Exodus?
On DC or USDT?
Yeah, that must be yours where it's not been filled.
Yeah. It's
The one
but it's really interesting
bugbear.
though. It's at 70% filled. It's like it works so similar to a typical centralized exchange where your orders are like partially filled. But yeah, hopefully someone will come along. That's a good offer. So it's almost
Yeah.
what is the current market price? $11.13.
If you
Oh
bring
yeah.
up the DCR Dex, sorry, DCR data market page, or I don't know if
Yeah.
you've got it up. I'll take it over to Exodus. Now, DCR Dex market page, Look at all you can see is the Bitcoin volume at the minute. I can't wait for this to be built out properly so we can see all the USDT stuff and all the other pairs. But as you can see already, that shift is happening. For ages, we've been at that sort of like that 0.0001 point, and now it's just kind of moving the other way, which is absolutely great. But yeah, the trade point is $11.13, and we're currently got a spread at 11.04. So maybe I'm pushing the balance to the left a bit too much with my market maker bot.
Yeah, so I currently have an order that is under market value. So if you want to come in and buy some cheap Decred, it's right there.
Yeah. I'll let someone pick that up before I rebalance. One of my bugbears, it's not really bugbear, but it's something that that I kind of want, is that I wanted to do some trading, but because I've got the market maker bot going, I can't actually kind of set a market maker up further away from the spread, but then kind of do some trading closer to the spread, which on the old market maker I quite liked doing that. Anywho, but that's it. I mean, yeah. The thing with the market makers, you can just let it go, and that's absolutely fine. Your size is not size. What does that mean, Zek Hub?
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
Jason, I don't think. Have we got any more people that we need to tip? Need to give them?
Not yet. I do see on your market maker it says you've made 2 cents. Is that?
Have I made some money? Have I made money?
I mean, it says 0% profit, but then it says plus 0.2 USD.
Let me see. So, where are you? Where are you seeing that?
In the top right.
Up here.
Yeah, right above.
Yeah, so it says 0%, but I'm in a green plus, which is nice. I like.
Look a little bit further up. Go a bit up with your mouse, and then to the left. And then up again. No, up again.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, I'm blind. Thank you, Exitus. It's like telling your dad how to kind of do things. Isn't it? So, sorry about that.
It's like the biggest number too. It stands out the most.
Oh my god, I really must start wearing my glasses. That's my excuse, and I'm keeping to it. Yeah, so I've made 2 cents. Oh, how cool is that? Oh, great. So that's going.
I think it's amazing how it tracks everything: your fees, your profit. It even calculates the fees into when it makes the markets the spread, which I thought was really interesting. So you're not going to lose money that way. 80 Rosinski says, is there a way to buy USDT and or USDC? It looks like I need some to be able to start trading. So you need a small amount of Polygon to create those wallets and fuel the transactions. You need like literally one Polygon, which is like 40 cents, and that you should be good from there on out. So
and sorry, Exus, if you've got the 0.5 that we've just sent you, head on over to the pair that says DCR Matic and just buy a little bit of Polygon there.
Well, that's the thing is you can't buy Matic without owning some first. It's very odd. I confirmed that the other day. It's for whatever reason you can't atomic swap with Matic before you own some. But like I said, you only need like one Matic and you're good to go. So you can get that from really anywhere because it's available everywhere.
In that case, chuck me your Matic address and I'll send you some Matic now, because obviously we're gonna miss out on people being able to trade Matic if they can't do that. So if you've got a Matic address, chuck it up and I'll send you some Matic as well. Just a tiny amount, just so you can buy some Matic.
Okay. Adam says, so the main benefit is you don't relinquish custody of your coins to an exchange while trading. Fee is also lower. You can also make money somehow by being a market maker. You are not only are you your own bank in this scenario, but you are your own exchange. These are all peer-to-peer atomic swaps. You're never losing custody of your funds. You are running native wallets. You're running your own nodes. It's completely trustless. That's what makes it all trustless. You're running your own wallets. When you trade on a centralized exchange, you are giving them your coins. You are giving them custody. And yes, the fees are going to be lower because the DEX does not charge fees. And then, you can run market makers. There's a bunch of parameters you can set. You can make money or you can lose money. If you run a market maker on the stablecoin pair, Phoenix, I don't know if you want to click the stablecoin to stablecoin pair, USDC, USDT.
I thought I was on your screen. Oh, sorry, Exus. This one, nope, not that one.
No, first one.
First one, there it is.
So it's really interesting on Bison Wallet. You can actually atomic swap between USDC and USDT, two stable coins. And obviously, since they're pegged to $1, if you set the spread even a little bit, like say 0.5%, you're basically guaranteed to make money, right? Because that price is never changing, and you're gonna have people coming in who are gonna be okay with paying a little bit extra to do those atomic swaps. But yeah, the big benefit here is like your privacy, no KYC, never losing custody of your coins. It's really big, and the fact that like people don't see the value in that is kind of scary, you know. Like people just trust these centralized exchanges have way too much power, way too much influence, and they decide what people trade. They decide, this is open source software, guys. Any project can come along and add their coin if they do the work. You know, we're not going to gatekeep and say, oh, you have to pay a fee. You have to pay $100,000 to be with us.
You know what I think the problem is it almost sounds like it's too good to be true. And that's
Right.
basically why we're doing what we're doing today, because it does. And even back in 2019, when I first saw the proposal for this and got really kind of, oh my God, this is amazing. Even then it was like, this is too good to be true. How is a project going to spend well over $1 million, build this thing over seven years now it's been, to get to this massive thing, and then not gatekeep? Because we've not seen that in so many years. Pretty much every company, even in blockchain and in crypto, there's this massive entities of gatekeepers and rent seekers. So for someone like Decred to come along and say, no, we don't want that anymore. Bitcoin and Decred were made so that we don't have these gatekeeping entities and these gatekeeping things. So why should our exchanges be any different? They shouldn't be. You should be able to make your own markets. You should be able to kind of, come along, buy and sell freely, with permissionlessly, and all the rest of it. So that's the battle here, is to show people this isn't too good to be true. It actually exists. It's happening. It's open source. So you don't need to trust me with what I'm saying. It really is that awesome. Right. Let's see if I've got Atto's address for his Matic.
You want to switch it to my screen really quick?
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, a lot of moving parts. So guys, that trade I did earlier, selling a little bit of Decred, that has now, the tether has now arrived in my wallet, and of course this is my own wallet. I can send it, I can receive more, and right here on the right, it's called redeem. Redeem is purchase, and I received a bit of tether for doing that sale, and I can now do with it what I want. So this is a exchange and a wallet. It's all in one. You never lose custody of your funds. It is in my opinion, it's a game changer. And we have a number of different projects. This isn't just Decred. They've added a bunch of different coins: Bitcoin Cash, Zcash, Digibyte, Dash. And guess what? They're going to add Monero. Monero is it's on testnet, or I think test hardness. It's difficult to add Monero because it does not have scripting, but they're working on it, and I believe they will add it at some point in the future, and I think that's going to be really big as well. So native Bitcoin wallet, native Decred wallet, native Litecoin wallet. So yeah, guys, download it. It's all free software, free and open source. DCR Matic pair, Decred Litecoin, Litecoin. If you have Litecoin, you want to trade it with USDT, that's available.
If it's easier for you guys to DM me for your Matic address, so I can send you some Matic over on Twitter, just do that. Unfortunately, the screen that I'm looking at in StreamYard won't let me copy from the chat window. So apologies for that. But if you want to post your Matic address, I will send you some Matic, so we can get this pair started, so we can start trading some of this stuff and start seeing the order books going up as we're live. That's the mission here. So apologies for that, because Atto has sent me over his address, but it physically will not let me copy it without chucking it onto screen for some reason. But if you want to DM me, or if you want to put it in Exitus's post, I will get that sorted. I've got a little bit of Matic on the exchange, but once the 10th comes, I've actually got quite a bit, so I'm happy to do that to get this started. How are we doing so far? Anyone else asked for any giveaways? Anyone else up for getting 0.5 to use Bison Wallet?
Yeah, guys, just download Bison Wallet, take a screenshot of your Decred address, post it on the Twitter thread. It's that easy. We'll send it.
It's not as free flowing, this conversation. I apologize for that, guys, but obviously we're just trying to do the giveaway as well to get as many people using this as possible.
Hung Loose says,
so
I posted a screenshot in Discord. That's the wrong platform. We want Twitter.
I'm not on
man.
Discord, but if you are you able to get to that, or is that not something we're entertaining?
Let's see. I would prefer Twitter just because I want people following Bison Wallet. I mean,
yeah, I think so. I think let's keep on Twitter. That's where the audience is. That's where everyone's coming from. So let's do that. I mean, the other thing is, you can't do screenshots on YouTube, so that's not a possibility either. I keep scrolling through. This thing doesn't keep updating for some reason, so I keep having to keep scrolling. Do any of you other guys need any Matic to get started with this pair? So obviously we've sent out.
Got one on Twitter from Elliot Alderson. He wants some Matic.
Where's he posted that? Has he posted that on his one?
In reply to the thread, yeah, it should be there.
Okay, let me refresh my page, and I'll send it over now. Where are you? What about you, Jay? Have you got enough Matic?
Let's see.
I can't see Elliot's just yet. It might be near the bottom. There it is. Right, let's do that now.
And yeah, guys, and another thing is the Decred wallet has a privacy mixer built into it, which is really cool. And all I have to do to start this mixer is press this button. It turns privacy active. And what it's going to do is send all my coins through the Decred mixer. So Decred has a peer-to-peer cryptocurrency mixer that's actually integrated with the staking system. So you have a lot of people to mix with. There's a high mixing participation. Over 60% of Decred is mixed. So all you have to do is press that button, and it's going to send my coins through that mixer. And if you press here, it'll kind of explain what exactly is going on. So this is optional, obviously, but it's very easy to do. It's all right there. You can stake your Decred if you want as well. You can set your votes. So the treasury spends agendas. It even tells you how much Decred's in the treasury spend, which I thought was really a nice attention to detail.
Yeah, I love that privacy feature. I love all those little cards that just show you exactly what's going on. I think that's absolutely amazing.
Yeah, and it's like any new features they add to Decred, they could just like add into this, keep going. Like, what if they added Bison Relay or something, like a Bison Relay instance?
Well, you said about having a chat thing in there as well. That'd be amazing.
Oh my god, troll box.
Having a troll box would actually solve this problem right now, wouldn't it? Because you could literally have the troll box running, copy the addresses, bang, and it'd be so much easier than having to keep doing it through this. But
because you know the users are on the Bison wallet already. That'd be that's something I'd like to see. Maybe you need a moderator to track it a little bit to make sure people aren't posting anything insane. But hopefully, we might see that in the next proposal. They do say the DCR Dex proposal it's coming soon, because obviously they completed the last one, right? They delivered DCR Dex version 1. All right, guys, free Decred. Just got to download Bison Wallet and click a few buttons on Twitter. It's not that hard.
Yeah. I'm still waiting for your DM. I haven't seen it yet. So if you want me to send some Matic, I've just sent who did I just send that to? Elliot. I just sent you yours. Hopefully you got that okay. Jay, you after some Matic? What we got? Here we go. Don't forget to send me your address, Jay.
Okay, so well, Buddha Yang, Decred Dex has not been updated on Decrediton. You need to download Bison Wallet. They are going to update Decrediton eventually, but right now it's not online. So that's why your candlesticks aren't loading. I know it's a little bit confusing, but I'd recommend just getting Bison Wallet. It sets up very quickly. So yeah, sorry for that mishap.
Yeah, it looks like it's there. I've downloaded the Decrediton version, but none of the markets are there. It's all, yeah. Jay, I'm just doing yours now. So just going to send you over literally 19 cents worth of Matic, just so you can make like a 50 odd trades. It's absolutely incredible how cheap it is. Right, 2 seconds. Okay, Jay is done.
Yeah, guys, if you guys like Bison Wallet, take screenshots of it, post it on Twitter, tell your friends. We even have a game code here. You can redeem a game code. So what this means is you can actually print off a code and hide it somewhere in the real world with Decred attached to it as part of a bond for the Bison Wallet, and someone can redeem it. And let me show you on Twitter. The individual running Bison Wallet has actually done this. They have hidden $120 under a rock somewhere in Wisconsin. So if you go to Bison Wallet on Twitter, if you live in the area, there's $120 in Decred waiting for you. He's posted the coordinates. It's out in a forest. Out
That
in
is so cool.
near where is this, Wisconsin? So Phoenix is going to get on a plane if no one gets it soon.
If it was more money, I definitely would. And if I
Yeah.
knew someone in that area, I'd be like, go get it now.
I know it's no one's gotten
Hey,
it, and there's a way to check if it's been redeemed. So they say it hasn't been redeemed yet. And he messed up. There's a rock called Bison Rock, like right around the corner from it. And he didn't see
Oh
it.
no.
But okay, let's see. Is there any more giveaways? Yeah, I'm a bit surprised. I thought we'd have more people show up for this. It's
Yeah.
easy. It says just download the Bison Wallet. It's guaranteed you get money. This isn't like, oh, you have a chance of getting it. This is guaranteed. You just have to show up and post a screenshot.
I'm still waiting for Atto. Sorry, Atto, if you've posted already, I cannot see it.
Let's see.
What about you, Joss from Digibyte Group? Have you got any Matic? Do you need some to get your trade going? Who else have we sent Decred to that might need some? Heading back over, it looks like I've had some trades complete, which is cool. Let's have a look at those trades. Market maker still going. The spread is now up to 2%. Still waiting to settle on that.
Yeah, I would really like to see the spread get to like 1% or even less.
Yeah, it needs to be, really, doesn't it? I mean, I thought I got it down to like 0.5, but that 0.5 has gone wild. So I might stop my market maker again and then reset it. So let me stop that market maker and let me reset it, try and get that a bit tighter.
I really wonder if there's an arbitrage bot being run, because guys, this does have arbitrage bots. If you have Binance, you can. It's really, fascinating. I'm not even sure how it works because I don't have Binance, but
No.
I don't know how they built this to work with Binance to do arbitrage, but I want to see it in action. Like, I really would love for someone to demo it because it's super interesting.
Yeah, I know that they've said that they are bringing them out for some of the dexes and also for Coinbase. Obviously, that's going to be the new proposal, which yeah, should be really interesting. All of my percentages have gone a bit wafty. Am I looking at the right one? 2 lots, yep. 0.5, yep. So I wonder if I should bring that in maybe to 2 lots at 0.25. 2 lots at 0.25. Let's see if that gets it a bit closer to the spread. Save. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to work this out as I go, so I do apologize. Right, here we go then. Let's start that market maker bot. Let me bring it up so you guys can see what's happening. So here it is. I've just started it. It's just building. Hopefully we'll get that really close now. I've added like four extra lots. So hopefully that should get us really, really close. So you guys can actually have a play with this stuff. Atto says he wanted to DM me. I tell you what, Atto, just attach it to the post on Exitus's post, and I'll do it from there. I can see it. I can see your post right now. I've got it in front of me. Kloppus wants some Matics. Let me do his now.
Oh shoot, am I mixing? All right, I'm gonna do Hong Lu.
Okay, up. So let me just show you guys me sending some Matic. So if I put in the send button and paste it, and then 0.5 Matic is like 18 cents, but it will actually do about 50 trades, which is absolutely amazing, really. Is there any way of disabling the password bit? I've had to put the password in for every single one. It's getting quite annoying.
On mine, it's saved to the browser, so it's like instant.
Ah, that's clever.
So another reason the browser wins. So I sent Hong Lu. I sent you yours because you finally posted on Twitter.
Oh, good stuff.
Good. You learned. Yes. Okay. What was I going to say?
Joseph said, "I see the transaction in the Explorer. Thank you. It's not showing up in Bison Wallet." So yeah, you do have to wait like one confirmation or so.
Well, one thing is you have to wait for the wallet to sync. Sometimes you get stuck at 99%. So if you're just downloading it now, it might take 30 minutes for it to fully sync. So that's one thing.
My Decred wallet synced incredibly fast. It was like less than 5 minutes.
Yeah, generally it's very fast. All right. Let's see.
Have I missed any others? So I've just done Kloppus, his Matic. So hopefully you'll get that in just a second. Did we do Elliot? I think we did Elliot. Yeah. Now I can see Animals. Now let's see if he's posted his address yet. Show more replies. No, still waiting for your Matic address. But once you do that, I will make sure that happens. I had to restart the console. Received the 0.5 Decred. Oh, fantastic. Just let me know if you need some Matic as well, and obviously post me your Matic address, and I will send you some there. So hopefully, I mean, I know this is taking a bit of time, but hopefully you guys should have everything you need to start trading shortly, which would be absolutely great. And we've got 175 people watching, which is absolutely incredible. Thanks everyone for coming by. We'll probably, I don't know if Exodus has got the time, I'm happy to keep this going for a little longer, just so we can get as many people set up as possible. Really, I'm happy to do that if you are, Exodus.
Yeah, I'd be curious for those watching, like what if you could leave comments or feedback. What do you think about the wallet? What would you like to see? Because they are putting together the next proposal, and I would like to see what people want to see in it that's reasonable, right? That makes sense. Or if there's some sort of roadblock that's confusing you. So there is a small bond you have to post. It's only 0.1 Decred. And for those who have shown up, we sent you 0.5 Decred. So you should be able to pay that bond no problem. We do have prepaid bonds that we're going to try to give out pretty liberally. But it looks like you got some swaps going on there, Phoenix, in your polygons. Really fun to see this all play out in real time.
Yeah, these are the bits I've just sent out to people. So these are the polygon, the 0.5 polygon that I've just sent out to people, which it's literally costing me 19 cents to set you guys up with like 50 trades. It's absolutely nothing, and it's well worth us doing it because we want as many people to use this as possible. Like I said before, I have no problem with that. I'm doing another live stream tomorrow, which if you want more giveaways tomorrow, if you're not quite ready to set up today at 3 p.m. tomorrow, it will probably unfortunately only go out on the oh god, I'm losing all my words now. I've been here too long. It will only go out on the Cypherpunk Times channel, but I might hook up the Twitter as well, just so we can do this again tomorrow. I think it's worth doing. I think it's, if people are watching today and are not at home or whatever and would like to do it tomorrow, 3 p.m. UK time tomorrow, we will be doing another live stream, and it looks like there's going to be loads of money left over from this. So I'm happy to keep this going if you guys need it. It's absolutely not a problem at all. I got the Matic, fantastic. Let's see. I'll go back to yours, Exitus. People are probably bored of watching mine. I'm just trying to send out some more Matic.
Okay, Animox just posted an address.
Ah, good. Oh, so did Joe. So let me do that one first, and then I'll do Animus as well.
And yeah, we do have a Bitcoin to USDT pair. Not many orders on it, but it's coming together. So if you're, even a Bitcoin maximalist can use this.
And actual fact, the pairs for Bitcoin are just as fruitful as the Decred pairs, aren't they? So
right. Yeah, like I made a Reddit thread for Litecoin. It got 50 upvotes, and people were receptive, but people were asking like pretty stupid questions, like, if I use this, can I send Tron, and what does this mean? And dude, the Litecoin people are pretty simple-minded. It's like, I don't know if they understand what this is. Yeah.
It's really surprising that the Litecoin guys actually haven't done more with this, because that was one of the first ones to actually have the easy to use wallet, and actually Decred actually built their Lite client wallet for them as well, which it's absolutely crazy, really.
They don't get the recognition, but I think with Litecoin, they're on all the centralized exchanges, and I think it's kind of a more simple crowd. They don't really understand atomic swaps, and I had a few people ask, "Oh, can you add Mimblewimble to it?" And I was like, "Well, it's open source software. If a Litecoin guy wants to come along and add Mimblewimble, go for it." But I'd really like to see people from Litecoin use it first before they request features.
Yeah, it would be nice to see more going. And if anyone wants to do a Litecoin trade, I do have some. I can tighten that spread up as well. Jose and Atto, I've just sent you your Matic. Sorry that took so long. Anyone else need any Matic? Anyone else need any Decred? Want to share their screenshots? You know what? If you guys want to share your first screenshot of you completing a trade, I will send you some more Decred. I can't say any fairer than that. Double bubble for sharing a swap, for sharing your view of putting a swap together. How's that sound, Exitus?
Sorry, what was that?
I'm going to give whoever does a trade on one of these pairs and shares a screenshot, I'm going to give them some more funds. How much shall I give them?
Whatever you think's worth it.
Let's see what the screenshot looks like. do some fancy pants screenshot for me, and we might even make it 0.5 again. Can't say fairer than that.
Yeah.
Any other posts? Anyone replying?
Let's see.
Sorry.
I do have some new people following me. I think it's just taking time for people to kind of see this.
Yeah.
Let's see.
And get set up.
Oh, Bison Wallet followed me. That's nice.
Yeah, they just started following me, but I think they followed me ages ago.
I don't know. Maybe they refollowed. Let's see.
Unless it's a new account. It's not though, is it?
But yeah, I do plan on doing more giveaways, and maybe not during a live stream, but just in general. The main goal, in my opinion, with this kind of thing is just getting people who have never heard of Decred, have never heard of Bison Wallet, and getting them on board, and just reaching out to them and saying, "Hey, I'll give you some Decred. Just download the wallet." And I did this with a guy the other day from Dash, and he really liked it. So, and people like generosity when they see you're willing to be generous. They're and friendly. I think they're going to stick around.
Yeah, but I mean, if you make the step of downloading this and make it and fund the wallets and then do a trade, it's not too much more of a step to go. Oh, actual fact, this works, and all we need to do now is populate the liquidity. Now, this is one problem that, or it's not necessarily a problem, but it's one thing that I'm looking at for myself is setting up a DEX that's always running. It's what we talked about at the beginning of the show, and it's one of those stumbling blocks that I've always had. I can turn my screen on all day and leave it running. That's not a problem. But what I really want to do is just put it on a server or put it on a computer that just all by itself just clogs on by itself, so it doesn't get in my way too
Yeah.
much.
I have an Umbrel guide on the account. It's easy. It's like a 5-minute guide. And it even shows you how to do the mesh network to connect with your mesh. Like you only have to buy like a let's see. If you buy a mini PC, I got it on stream here. These
Yeah.
little PCs for like $100, because you do not need a good computer for the Bison Wallet uses very little resources. You can buy $100 little mini PC. These things are super small, and you can install Umbrel. We'll go to Umbrel. Let's see. Or you can buy Umbrel. It's up to you, but I'd recommend the mini PC. And you can install the OS and you can have DCR Dex running on it. It's a really nice operating system. It's perfect, actually.
Yeah, it does look pretty slick actually, and
So
it is the route that I'm looking at the most, I think. And
yeah.
how are you getting on with your Umbra? Have you got this version of DC?
So they're in the
Sorry, have you
process
got this
of
version of Bison Wallet running? Sorry.
updating the Umbrel. It's not updated just yet. I believe
Okay.
it's actually part of the next proposal. But for sure, once it's updated, I think that'll be my go-to. But
Yeah.
especially to leave up orders and whatnot. But they haven't updated it just yet.
Well, I
And
think,
hopefully with the rebrand, they can actually get it on the main Umbrel store and not just the side community store. So
and
that'll be interesting.
are you running the latest version of Umbra as well?
I think so. Yeah, I mean they just released the version 1 of it, and they made it its own operating system. Previously,
Yeah.
you ran it on top of another Linux operating system, which was kind of annoying because I had to do a whole reinstall. But now it's pretty easy.
Are you seeing what Zcub's saying?
Let
Zcub's
me see.
saying that they are running Bison Wallet on their Raspberry Pi. Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, hell yeah,
Um,
you can run it on a Raspberry Pi.
Zcub, did you need some Decred? Did you need some Polygon?
You need some Decred.
You want some Decred, Governor?
Yeah. Zach, guys, Zach didn't participate. Come on, man.
Did he not?
Are the instructions too difficult? I don't get it. It's not hard.
Zcub's normally well up for this. Is he not posted? Come on, Zcub, post your screenshot. Come on, man.
I know this isn't that
He's
hard.
not. Squirrel is normally well up for this. Come on. Any new ones in this study? This study is huge. I want to see somebody's first trade. Come on, someone screenshot this.
Okay, Elliot says he has some trade settling.
Oh, nice one. Give us a screenshot, Elliot, if you can.
I think he's on D. I think this might be him here. He's doing so. We see he's selling some Decred.
So what's he doing? I'm sorry.
Looks like he's well. This looks like one Decred's worth was sold. So we only gave him $5 worth. So this might be someone else. But guys, on
Did you
Bison Wallet, you
see?
can check out the recent matches, which is really cool. You can kind of see what's going on, and then you even have the volume at the top. The Decred
Did you
Bitcoin
see
pair has
the
the most volume.
Did you see the Litecoin to USDT pair? That is really tightened up.
Yeah. Oh, nice. See, now we
That
don't
is
even have a
yeah
spread.
yeah.
That is awesome.
That
That's what I
is
want to
that's
see.
amazing. We've been complaining about the Litecoin guys, and all of a sudden they just turn up. Oh, well done,
Oh,
guys.
that's not
Sorry,
you.
I'll take it back.
That's not you. It's not me. So someone's
No,
watching.
I've got mine sat there, and that is the USDT pair. That is amazing. And what are they? How much have they got on there? Couple, 3, 4.
But it says this is, one thing I'd really like to see in the wallet is, I don't know if you agree with me on this, but if you look over, are you looking at my screen?
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, yeah.
You see the order book. It would be nice if it said here that this was Decred and that this was,
Yes.
but no, sorry, this is Litecoin. This is Litecoin. This is the USDC price, because I think on some pairs it's a little bit confusing. What is what? It's like, what is this? What is this? And if you look at
How
says
I've started working it out is I look at over on the right hand side where it says buy LTC, sell LTC. I actually look at the green label so I can find out which one it is.
yeah, but
Um,
it would be nice if, like, right here it said Matic. No, this said Decred. Like, this is the Decred, and then this is the Matic. Just something small that makes it a little more, approachable.
Hong Lu has said, just checked wallet balance, not received 0.5 yet. Is it still in waiting? I think that was when you sorted that one.
Sometimes it takes a minute. Like I said, you have to wait
Yeah.
for it to fully sync.
Joseph said, I created a market order and limit order. Which one did you do that on? Joseph, was that on the DCR USDT? Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, that's tightening up nicely.
Where did I?
Yeah, that's good.
Reply.
Really impressed with that Litecoin USDT. We should screenshot that and send it over to the Litecoin guys, because that's actually really, really impressive. I might actually just do a trade now. Here, I'm going to put my screen up, Exus, unless you want. I'm going to put my screen up. I'm going to show a
Go ahead.
Litecoin trade. So what should I do? Sell or buy? How much have I got? I've only got 5. So I'll sell some Litecoin. So if I sell Litecoin into this one here, how many lots is that? So 2 lots, 3 lots. There we go. What's that? Total USDC $3. Oh, we probably want to do more than that. $3. Let's do it this side. That looks like a lot of orders. So he's put up 4.2. 4.2. $25 worth. And let's just place that. Let's do that order. Hopefully that's right. And there you go. Going to pick up that order on the green book. There we go. We made another trade on the Litecoin pair. I completely ruined their spread though. Apologies. Oh, so Joseph's doing USDC. How are you finding that then? So Decred to USDC. No, that can't be right. We haven't got it's USDT. Unfortunately, there is only one USDC pair at the moment. And that is the simple trade between USDC and USDT, which is quite interesting. And Exodus brought this up last week. Whereas because it's obviously a stable coin, the actual being able to earn good money off of trading between the two here could be a nice little opportunity, which it could be interesting.
So as far as I think, if we want to see USDC, I think you should just ask about it in Matrix. I don't know if Jose's on Matrix, but if enough people ask, they will add it. I would like to see it just because there is that kind of gateway from Coinbase with the USDC on Polygon right to the DEX, and I think a lot of people are asking for that. And it's like why not? Why not just have both pairs? This is our own exchange. This isn't a centralized exchange. We can kind of do what we want. So, but it's up to people to ask for that. So if enough people ask, they'll add it.
I mean, I'm okay either which way. I think I can see the point in just having a single dominant pair. So if the dominant if it's dominantly USDT, I'm fine with that, as long as very cheaply I can take my USDT to USDC in one step. I honestly I don't have a problem with that at all. And it can't, in terms of volume and keeping the volume as high as possible, it kind of makes sense to do that, really, where every pair has a USDT, but then if you're moving to Coinbase, you just do that secondary swap. And because it is so quick and because it is so cheap, I don't necessarily have a problem with that. That being said, if we can build massive volume on both pairs, well, yeah, more power to us. So I've just done that trade. That's just 10 hours ago. Oh no, it's the wrong one. It says it's settling, and there you go. So Matic comes first, and then we're going to head over to Litecoin. Litecoin tends to take about 5 to 10 minutes. Is it just 2 confirmations? I can't remember now. I think they've got it down to 2 or 3. Anyone else need Decred? Anyone else need Matic to have a go at this, to try it out? Anyone want to send a screenshot of their first trade so we can see you guys using this stuff? Refresh that page, see if there's anyone else. Other than that, should I put it back onto yours, Exitus, or
It's okay. It's fine.
not in
You got.
I'll put it on this. This is a more interesting page. And already the Litecoin pair have tightened up their spread again. Look. Fantastic. Oh, that's great to see. That really is great to see. That is
Hung Lu, make sure your
amount.
Decred wallet is fully synced. It might take time for the wallet to be 100%.
Anyone got any questions? Anyone want to find out anything? Want to know anything?
I would like to see Jose try to add his Digibyte wallet. I'm guessing he has a full node, but maybe not right now, but like at some point.
Well, Jose, you're more than welcome to come
Digibyte,
on. You're more than welcome to come on live if you want to. I can send you an invite if you fancy coming on and showing us that.
I think it would take him a long time to figure it out. It's not.
Yeah, no worries, no worries.
Easy.
Don't want to put you on the spot, but Jose is we've been back and forth for the last couple of weeks. An absolutely amazing guy. If you guys are not following Jose, sorry, I've been pronouncing your name wrong for all this time. Or the Digibyte guys, you should. Their community is crazy active. And I said this last week. They have this meetup on a Wednesday. A guy called Master, and it's always got loads of really good conversation. This week they were talking about their digi assets, and the platform that Renzo has built actually looks really, really interesting. Looks really cool actually. Although I'm not a massive fan of NFTs in their current form, I do see huge value for them going forward. So it'd be nice to see. It's nice to see these platforms coming through. But if you're interested, that's well worth following. A great community actually. Atto said, "I'd like to say thank you for guiding me to the DEX and starting it. No problem at all, Atto. Absolutely no problem at all. And if you've got any questions, you ask away. Hopefully that's pretty much everything you need. So obviously you need a little bit of Matic, you need a little bit of Decred, but now you're just free to trade on any pair you want. Really, it really is that simple, which is great. And going forward, like I said before, if you are a dev or if you are a community support person and you want to get involved in helping out the Bison Wallet guys, helping them support your community, start up their wallets, and you want to create guides for this stuff, that would be crazy useful. They are starting to talk about the next proposal, and this was one of those things. All of the wallets that don't currently have that one step process are going to need a little bit more hand holding for their communities, and there just isn't the manpower in the Bison Wallet team to actually do that. And obviously we'll do our best here to do it, and obviously, but even I'm not 100% sure how to set those wallets up, and I'm willing to put together videos once I understand how to do it. But that's really where we need to get to. We need to take the pressure off of the devs, make sure they're not doing support work, make sure we as communities can do this. And I can't emphasize this enough. This isn't a Decred project. This is a crypto project. This is something that everyone can get involved in. And if you know of devs that build wallets and want to implement all these great things that are already in your wallet, but have it as part of this decentralized peer-to-peer exchange, you guys really, you should get involved. There's no reason you shouldn't get involved. This isn't like the old days of the sex exchange or even the DEX exchange that says, yeah, we're going to list you, we're not going to list you. It's about community effort. And the more effort you put into this, the more effort your community shows, the better it is for everyone. We're building these decentralized places. Exus, you got anything further to say there?
No, this has been a lot of fun showing this off. It's been a little all over the place, but that's good. I'm happy to onboard people. I want to onboard as many people as possible. And like I was saying, if you have any suggestions, feel free to leave the suggestions if you had any trouble, because I've been using this for some time. So a lot of this kind of just comes naturally to me. But if there's some sort of hang up you've experienced, or um, some sort of something in the UI, some sort of notice, or I think one thing I would kind of like to see is I don't know, with Matic, the stable coins pairs, maybe something that outwardly is like, you need Matic to use this. This is where you could get Matic. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean,
It's
we was
it's
having
not
a
a big play, but
conversation. Yeah, we were having a conversation in one of the other Twitter threads, and we were talking about this, and apparently some of the other ones, like oh, I forgot their names now, Thorchain and things like that. Apparently, they kind of they've got some way of merging that into one, which, for the sake of literally no money to get people started, I would be up for putting a little pot together where people can just take 0.1 just to get themselves sorted or whatever. I don't think that's a too big a deal really, but it might be heard. I mean, even as we've seen tonight doing this live stream, we sent out the decode and it's like, oh crap, actual fact, they can't do any trades because they don't have Matic. So then having to kind of backtrack on that and make sure, and Zach Cubs just said here, some kind of force it wouldn't take a hell of a lot of money to do that, where each instance gets 0.1 Matic just for installing or whatever. I don't know, or when you pay the bond, you get a little bit of Matic back from the faucet or something. It might be worth considering if Matic is going to be the way. But that being said, this is a completely free peer-to-peer exchange, so those tiny roadblocks, they are tiny. So if that's your only problem, it really isn't a problem, is it?
yeah.
Deco
So
price is dropping down so low. Yeah, great time to buy. If and that's the thing I always say to people is you see so much pessimism in this space, and especially from people that bought a lot higher and haven't been involved in it. But in actual fact, you haven't had a time to get involved in Decred at this range since 2018, I think. That was the last time you could buy at this range, and that is Bitcoin and dollar range. And if you are interested in this tech and you really do believe that things should be decentralized and should be peer-to-peer and there should be no rent seekers or middlemen, you know, I, I can't think of a better project really.
yeah, guys,
Um,
just look at what Decred has built, all the different things, this exchange, and compare it to the other cryptocurrencies, and not to knock the other coins, but like, this thing is so undervalued. Like at $10, only 21 million coins, decentralized coin mixing, 10% block reward to the treasury, more than 60% of the supply staked. I don't know if you can put it on my screen. I can show some of these things.
yeah, of course I can. Of course I
And
can.
it's on my screen. Getting some followers. Someone said I don't have a PC. Well, sorry. You need to
Yeah.
download the software. We're not just going to give out free coins. You have to do a little something for us first. Anyways, guys, 60% of the circulating supply is staked. 63% is mixed. We have a big treasury. Even at the low price, the treasury is still pretty big. They're
Yeah.
going to keep building stuff, guys. They're going to, this is evolving money. We call Decred evolving money because it's going to get better over time. It's not going to stagnate.
Well, I mean,
And
you've only got this is kind of proof in the pudding time now, because when people went away in what 2021, when it was at the peak of the price, and people went away, oh, this isn't happening. Things haven't stopped. The pessimism has been at all-time highs since then for the last 4 years, but things haven't stopped. The team have just carried on with their mission. And we said this a few months back when the peer-to-peer privacy mixing was finished. Nothing's changed. The mission is still the same, and we're just getting to the end of that first roadmap now, where the layer one is complete. We're now focusing on things like layer two and building out the ecosystem even more. This stuff, when you are doing the research and development yourself, this stuff takes a hell of a long time. And we are 8 years now into running this chain, and I would say we're already 2 years ahead of where I thought we'd be. I didn't think Bison Wallet, or DCRDex as we used to call it, would be at this stage for another couple of years. And that's kudos to Buck and his team, because they have been just full on. And that, with all the mud splattering in their faces when people, oh, it doesn't work, it's too slow, oh, it's too expensive, and all that rubbish, they just carried on. So no, they people that were in the know, they could see the potential of this thing. And honestly, why would you want to do it any other way? If you're interested in crypto, if you're interested in these peer-to-peer experiences, why wouldn't you want this to succeed? Unless you're a middleman, of course, or a value extractor.
All right, so we're coming up to the almost hour and a half mark. I don't want this to go too long, just because people on the playback, you don't want like a 2-hour live stream. So
Yeah.
I think we sent coins to everyone who did what we asked,
Okay.
and of course we can do more of these if we need to. Or I'm planning on doing more giveaways, maybe not through the live stream, but just in general. So make sure to follow all of us on Twitter. I'm Exitus,
Yeah.
Exitus DCR, PhoenixGreen is Decred Society, and just follow the Decred Project on Twitter, and we'll do more.
Yeah, I think so. And I think it's important to note that this is, even now with Bison Wallet, it's only been available one week, less than 1 week, and already we're starting to see the volume. We will do more of these shows, as Exodus just pointed out. So yeah, stay in there, start working out to get your liquidity on there. And if you need any help with this stuff, that's what we're here for. But no, I don't see any point prolonging this. If you guys are around, for those we got 214 people watching, by the way, which is absolutely amazing. If any of you guys are around tomorrow, 3 p.m. UK time, and haven't quite set up your wallet now, but think you'll have it set up by tomorrow, obviously come into that live stream, and we'll go again. And we'll make sure that we get more people onboarded. So tonight, how many people did we onboard tonight? Was that like 6 people at least?
Yeah, 6 or 7 fully onboarded. I would have liked to see more, but I mean, I don't know. Maybe doing it on the live stream isn't the best method. We're gonna test things, guys, and we're gonna find out what works. But yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Are we doing a Twitter space at some point?
Yeah, maybe we can do a Twitter Spaces later this week. That'd be good. Maybe once the Polygon withdrawals are enabled, which I believe is after September 10th. So in a few
Tuesday.
days.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tuesday. Yeah. Okay, fantastic. Well, Exodus, sign us off, but thank you, everyone.
Yeah, guys, thanks for coming in, and I hope you guys enjoy Bison Wallet. And like I said, share it with people post screenshots. It's really exciting. It's free and open source technology, and it's really in my opinion, the biggest step in the right direction we've seen in a long time. But thanks, guys, for watching.
Thanks, everyone. Take care.